You ordered one thing, a phone charger, and it showed up in a box you could fit a toddler in, stuffed with those little plastic air pillows, you know the ones, and bubble wrap and cardboard dividers, all protecting a charger.
What?
That weighs nothing, that cannot be damaged by gravity. You looked at it. You laughed a little. You thought, this is so wasteful. And then you opened it anyway. And here's the thing I want you to sit with for a second. Did you feel anything when you opened it? Because most people do. There's this tiny little moment of anticipation, a kind of ooh. And it makes no sense because you already know what's inside. You ordered it. But somehow, opening a big box feels different from being handed a padded envelope. That feeling? It wasn't an accident. None of this was. Amazon ships tens of millions of packages every single day, across hundreds of warehouses in dozens of countries, running 24 hours. At that scale, you cannot have a custom-sized box for every product. You'd need thousands of box variations. You'd need workers making micro decisions on every single item. The whole system would grind to a halt. So instead, they do what every large-scale operation does. They standardize. Amazon runs a fixed set of box sizes, a small, a medium, a large, a few others, and their software assigns whichever one fits by volume, not by shape, not by snugness, volume. So your charging cable, which fits in a padded envelope, gets sorted into a shoebox-sized container because that was the next available size up. And then, it gets messier, warehouses run out of specific box sizes all the time. Not because Amazon is incompetent, just because that's what happens when you're moving millions of items a day. When the mediums are gone, the system says, use a large. When the large runs low, use an extra large. Nobody made a decision about your charger specifically. The machine just defaulted to, bigger is safer. And on a pure numbers basis, that's actually correct. If the box is too small and something gets damaged, that's a return, that's a refund, that's a customer service call, that's a lost review. Real money. If the box is too big, it costs maybe 30 cents more in cardboard. 30 cents versus a refund, every time. So the warehouse picks 30 cents, every time. But here's where something unexpected happened. Somewhere along the way, companies started noticing something. People were reacting to the boxes. Not just opening them, reacting to them, posting about them, filming themselves opening them. If you've ever watched an unboxing video on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. Billions of views, people watching other people open boxes. And not even surprising boxes. Sometimes it's just a phone, or a keyboard, or a pair of shoes. Nobody watches because they care what's in the box. They watch because of the opening itself. And the reason for that goes back to a psychologist named Daniel Kahneman, Nobel Prize winner, one of the most cited researchers in history. And he figured out something really counterintuitive about how humans remember things. You'd think we remember an experience by averaging it out. Trip was mostly fine, food was good, hotel was okay. Average, decent trip. Logical, right? That's not how it works at all. We remember experiences based on exactly two moments. The most intense moment, the peak, and however it ended. Everything in between basically gets blurred over. He called it the peak end rule. And what this means for shopping is kind of uncomfortable. The peak of an online shopping experience is not browsing. It's not adding to cart. It's not even getting the shipping notification. It's the moment you open the box. That's the emotional high point of the whole transaction. And a big box makes that moment better because you have to interact with it. You move it, you flip the flaps, you pull out the pillows, you dig down to find the thing, and your brain registers all of that as a ritual, even if the ritual is ridiculous. even if you're removing 14 inches of bubble wrap from a charger. The ritual itself creates meaning, and meaning creates a positive memory of the purchase, which makes you more likely to come back. Not because the product was better, because opening it felt good. Now this is where it stops being an accident and starts being a strategy. Because once companies figured out that packaging wasn't just a container, it was an experience, some of them started designing that experience deliberately. Think about Apple. Their box is engineered. The lid comes off at a specific, controlled speed, slow enough to feel intentional, fast enough to feel satisfying. There's a gentle friction that gives way at exactly the right moment. Apple has patents on box opening mechanics. That's a real thing. Patents on how a box opens. And why go to that trouble? Because of something called the halo effect. The halo effect is simple. If something looks and feels premium on the outside, your brain assumes the inside is premium too, automatically, before you've even seen it. Researchers have measured this. The exact same product in a bigger, sturdier, more deliberate feeling box gets rated as significantly better quality by test subjects, measurably better, just from the box. So Apple's packaging isn't fluff. It's doing real psychological work. There's a legal term for this: slack fill. Empty space inside packaging that serves zero protective purpose. And in the US and EU, it's illegal in food packaging. Chip bags, half air. Vitamin bottles with 30 tablets in a container built for 100? That's not accidental. We're bad at estimating how much is inside something based on its size. Bigger container, we assume more product. Every time, even when we know better. The FTC has sued over this. Courts have ruled. Class actions have been filed. You run into it 3 times a week. Here's the uncomfortable part. I know the peak end rule. I know the halo effect. I know the box ritual is manufactured. And I still feel it every time I open one. Your brain is running very old software. These companies just found the exploit.